This episode was supposed to come out on the 14th, but you're probably watching this on the 15th because I wanted you guys to enjoy Valentine's with your partners. And if you don't have a partner, don't worry, as long as Jesus loves you. Hi, my name is Mukando and welcome to the Roundup. Last week, boyfriends all around the country were breaking up with their girlfriends 1 week before Valentine's for obvious reasons. It's because they're tired of Avena, I deserve to be spoiled. With which economy? I mean, even blessers are getting tired. I know you think I'm talking about some juicy story, but I'm really just talking about Sweden. Last week, the Swedish government through its ambassadors threatened that they would stop blessing Zambia because of all the scandals going on in the Ministry of Health. Imagine we need a blesser to buy our medicines. I'm surprised Sweden is the one blessing us because this is a country that's half our size and their population is way smaller than ours. Our pillar of strength. This is what it looks like with Sweden blessing Zambia. Honestly, I understand how Sweden feels because imagine being a baby daddy, sending money to your baby mama for your child. And then next week you see her with a new weave and then your child is looking skinnier than 50 Cent when he lost weight for that one movie that no one even watched. The agony. Imagine sending money for the poor people of a country only for it to go into a politician's belly. Aren't you tired of eating? I mean, look at those pot bellies. You'd think men were the ones who were meant to have babies. Honorables out here looking like they are carrying twins. Imagine spending your time looking pregnant in office and then after 5 years you still haven't delivered. Awe Mwandi show. It's one of the most ungodly and evil things that I've ever witnessed. Giving your own citizens defective drugs. How do you sleep at night? I bet you can't even lay on your stomach because of the size of that belly. I'm pretty surprised because this wasn't addressed by other ministries. And this is why I don't understand why we have a Ministry of Religious Affairs. Because it was completely quiet. But let someone just show some breasts on social media and look at how they're going to milk that situation. You'd think they'll be the first ones to condemn corruption. Otherwise, Sweden is that girl that leaves things behind every time she crosses over into the new year. Except this time, Zambia is in the bag. But things are changing because Zambia has a new Minister of Health. And he has come in singing about how he's going to make change. Singing! That explains his first name. He could be part of a boy band. Introducing Nick, Kevin, Joe, and Chanda Jonas. Ever since he came into office, the medical stores director has been fired, Honeybee's pharmacy license has been revoked, and he's threatened to fire anyone found being corrupt. I mean, this man is working harder than a Chinese supervisor at a road construction site. He also ordered the medical stores to remove all medicines that are expired from the warehouses. What type of a country where a minister has to tell you to get rid of expired drugs? And apparently they have to be destroyed because these go into the black market. Other countries' black markets sell like weed and guns and then also selling expired drugs. Even our black market is disappointing. Imagine Colombia had Pablo, who used to sell cocaine, and Zambia has Paulo, who sells expired Panado. Can you even make action movies like this? In entertainment news, this week my pupils dilated as I saw the story about Iris. Oh my god, these jokes are getting corny. Photos of Iris in a bikini standing with a guy went viral and social media went crazy. Of course, there were people that were calling her names and expressing their disappointment. How can an honorable do that? Remember a few years ago when photos of the president of Croatia in a bikini leaked and everyone was like, oh my god, why don't we have politicians like this in Zambia? You finally get a politician like that and you say, honorably hule. The double standards. A male politician can be involved in a sexual scandal and you're going to be like, we have to forgive him, he's human. Let a female politician just show up without a chitenge and suddenly she's corrupting the moral values of the society. She's unfit to rule. I'm not saying she's going to win, but she's definitely fit. And no, I'm not just talking about the ruling. But that's not even the surprising part. Iris told us she was married. Married? In an apology post that she made, she said, I would like to apologize to my husband, my lion. I can just imagine the disappointment of all the aunties that were like, this girl will never get married. And here she is, married to an Inkalamu. Remember 2 weeks ago when one big cat escaped from Mundawanga and eyewitnesses said they saw two? The other one they saw was probably just Iris' husband. Rumor has it that he works for DMMU, and now that explains how calmly Iris handled the disaster, which is her social media. I bet even the lion was surprised. In international news, you know how you order something online and when it comes, it isn't exactly what was advertised. Like you order a body fit dress and when it comes, it fits nobody. Or you order an iPhone online and when it comes, you can't even turn it on. Don't worry, it's not because you aren't beautiful, sweetheart. That's what happened this week to South Africa when they ordered a COVID-19 vaccine that didn't work. And this is because of the way the South African COVID variant has evolved. While researchers in the UK were laboring day and night to find a vaccine, the South African COVID-19 was still dancing to John Vurigeti. At this rate, we can all agree that Africa needs to advance to a point where it can just work on its own vaccine. But can you work on them with all these scandals in the Ministry of Health? Honestly, forget regular doctors because I know they're underfunded. But what are African witch doctors doing? All these people do is send lightning and bring back lost lovers. You need to step it up, you sangomas. We need cures for diseases now. In weird news, Luangwa district is concerned with the high number of stray dogs being found in the town and threatened that they might start killing them. The council said you dogs are barking up the wrong tree. Woof. It's also said that the dogs are being found at markets and bus stations and they're attacking school kids specifically. Talk about wanting a bite of knowledge. These dogs are so picky, man. I only bite the educated. You know you're intelligent when you're not a school kid and you still get bitten by dogs in Luangwa. Dogs in Luangwa are extremely lazy because these dogs don't even chase anymore. They just go to the bus stop, chill for you, and when you drop off, they bite. Biting kids fresh off the bus while they still have the knowledge. Ending with positive news. Every week in the news there's always negative stuff about the government, but today we're going to cover something positive. GRZ has constructed 69 schools across the country. 69. Naughty government. This has created 41,400 new learning spaces and hopefully recruiting 2,275 new teachers, including those for special education. Obviously, they're building these schools because education is a priority. But rumor has it they're also building these schools because they're tired of hearing parents lie about how they traveled 200 kilometers and had to climb mountains for them to get in school. Now there's no need to swim across a river with crocodiles because grandpa, school is just at the corner. Obviously, the happiest with this news is the job-seeking teachers that are looking to get employed. But you know what's even happier than these teachers with all these new schools? The dogs in Luangwa. More kids to bite. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next week. Signing out. This video is brought to you by FACT Zambia. FACT is a youth-led organization that focuses on accountability and civil transparency. Join and become a youth that makes a difference today.